Welcome back, friends, to my single player world. I'm Lord, and today I'm also welcoming you to Minecraft Beta 1.0_01. You can thank Notch for that not very helpful revisioning numbers, or at least it's a mouthful. I don't know how helpful it is, but anyway, we've moved on to a new update of Minecraft, and there's very few changes between Minecraft Beta 1.0 and from what we're on now. And the only notable one is that they fixed a glitch where if you have two chests right next to each other, stuff doesn't work right. Essentially, you can't pick things up and put them in. But this update fixed that, so terrific, which means that I can go and put this chest down and fill it up with all this raw pork chop that I'm getting. I'm getting an awful lot of raw pork chop. Anyway, I was a bit busy, and I got myself a full set of leather armor, and I've got us all set for what we're going to do today. Today, we are going to focus on building a path to the mine. Now, the mine is going to be over here somewhere, and I wanted to make the way we get there kind of unique. And the way I'm going to do that is we're going to dig a path through the walls of this cool tunnel-y hole in the ground kind of thing. I just think it's a really cool little area, really unique. Not something you see with the newer land generation that they have in this game. So that's what we're going to do today. Let me grab some more torches. Gonna need that. I'm definitely gonna need a lot of wood. That's we're gonna build with wood, and we're gonna build with wood stairs today. So let me go ahead and just stack up on wood. There we go. That should be enough wooden stairs for us to get started. Now, the idea here is that there's going to be a path. Just like this. Maybe you can start to get a picture of what I'm talking about here. Essentially, we're going to come out of the house here, and the path is going to cut down this way, and then it's going to cut around there. So hopefully you can start getting a pretty good feel of what I'm thinking for this. Uh-oh, that's not good. Back inside. That's what I had intended to go around and make sure that there were no dangers before I got started. But I neglected to do that, and here we are with danger. Ah! Why didn't I hit him? I tried to hit him. Oh, that's okay. We can fix this up pretty quick. Not a big deal, although now I have a bit of a tree that's just sitting here. That's okay. We can handle having a bit of a tree. Get all these resources. At some point in the game, I think they changed the way you pick things up from the ground. Because what I'm noticing is that, what I'm used to is that if you're close enough to something to pick it up, you can pick it up. But that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I've had blocks underneath a half slab. So if I put, I don't have any on me, but if I put a half slab here, and there was an empty block beneath it, and there was a block there, I couldn't pick it up, even though I could see the top of it. So there's some interesting stuff going on. That looks about normal to me. I'm not too worried about this area. I was also thinking we could kind of have this sort of back door into the area. Once we get fence gates, that's what I'll do. I'll put a fence gate here. But we don't have a fence gate, so for now, that's what we have. Wood. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to make fences. Does anybody know how to make them? It's been a while since I did this. Ah, good guess. they change them around at some point, so there's no telling how to make things if you're not already familiar with it. So let's go ahead and build up a pretty good stack. There we go. I feel like I'm used to getting more than this when I do fences, but is that going to be enough? Enough space? Be a bit tight. We can handle that for now. So, I'm going to go ahead and make some progress on what I'm talking about here. And I will come back to you in a bit when I've made a bit more progress. I almost forgot something that is vitally important, and that is the torches and the lighting. So what I went ahead and did is I went around up there on the rim before it got dark, and I placed a whole bunch of torches, as many as I could handle. I had to come back and make more, actually. And I'm going to place a couple more over here, too. Because the last thing we want is something to come along and destroy our new creation. So, this is how it's coming along. I'm making it a wide enough path for someone to comfortably walk down the path. And running out of wood. That's why I built the tree farm. Gonna run out of wood pretty quick here. There's the moon. Also, nighttime is going to be pretty dark in the recordings. I've figured out how to record video and make the nighttime look just the way I see it, but as far as editing it all together and maintaining that would give me a file size of like, I don't know, 120 gigabytes or something. So I've got it to the point where I think the nighttime is visible, especially with torches. So hopefully there won't be any issue with that. If anybody's having a major issue, we can investigate that further. I think this will be just fine as far as video settings go. About here, I think I'm going to go down a level, because goal is to make it a winding staircase, and it's not going to be. Whoops! I just totally ate food without meaning to. Okay. The goal is not to make it super blocky. Well, it's going to be blocky. The goal is not to make it super structured looking. It's going to look kind of natural and go along with the flow of what we're doing here. This is not good. How did you get in here? Okay. Wonder where he came from. He came from somewhere. Oh, I do have a new sword. Okay, cool. Glad I have that armor. Wow. They sure pack a punch. Let's see, my pickaxe broke. All right. It'll be an interesting challenge doing this in the dark, although I'm pretty sure that I have it pretty much safe up there. We're not going to get too much, if anything, spawning in here, apart from that spider, apparently. So, I'm going to keep working. Okay, I've had 2 creepers fall and almost blow me up, so I'm going to do what I can now do, because that spider attacked us. I'm going to make a bow. Never remember how to make a bow. There we go. Okay. Shift all of this down. Got 10 arrows. Maybe we can make some more arrows. Yeah, let's make some more arrows. Ooh, and I'll take that. Okay. Bow is definitely an important thing for fighting creepers. It means we can kill them without getting close, and I don't trust myself to, I don't trust myself very much. So. Well, that was very lucky. Very lucky that I got out of the way fast enough to not blown up. I am already out of arrows. Okay, that's great. Okay, okay. We're okay. I can't make a new chest plate with that. Or, I wonder what they call it. Well, we might just have to wait for the morning now, which thankfully is almost here. And then I will go up top and I will place a whole bunch more torches. There shouldn't be anywhere up there that should be spawnable. I will make sure of that. Because I have gotten too close to being killed too many times now. Maybe that was a bad idea. Right, food. I have plenty of food. I might as well use it, shouldn't I? Maybe I should cook some of this. Aha. Die. Give me all your arrows. Definitely have a lot more mobs spawning up there than I thought we would, even because I placed so many torches up there, but we are going to have to go and place some more. That is the simple fact of the matter here. Was that a creeper that I saw? I have no more arrows. Okay. I think we should be safe now to go on up here. If we can get at least 1 or 2 arrows from up here, that would be terrific. Ah! That was rude. Why can't I run away fast enough? Anyway, I will go ahead and get this even more well lighted. Ooh, 1 arrow. Yay. I got 1 arrow. I got 1 shot. There's no pullback on the bows. It just goes. And that's all I got. Maybe I'll be lucky and find some more arrows around up here. So anyway, I will go ahead and get this properly lighted, probably overkill lighting, but that's what we need, so I will go ahead and do that. I think this is coming along very, very nice. What do you guys think? I think this looks like it has a lot of potential. I think it looks pretty darn cool. It would look a lot cooler if fences were updated like they're going to be. Eventually, this fence would connect to this block, and I'm not sure. I don't think this situation would change, but I could also put hi, welcome, goodbye. But I could also eventually put a fence on top of a fence. It's not something that I can do right now. So you can't do that. You also can't do this. No torches, no nothing on top of fences. I don't think you can put anything. Oh, I guess you can put something. At this point, you really can't put anything useful on top of fences. So eventually we will have to go through and update this area with torches on the fences instead of on the ground and kind of clean it up a bit. Oh, crap. I went and I made a whole bunch more arrows because these guys kept falling and threatening to destroy me, so come on, I know you're there. There we go. I don't know where they're falling from. Seriously, I put so many torches up there that this should not be an issue anymore. But it is. So, thankfully I went and I made some more arrows, a whole bunch. Gonna start running out of feathers pretty soon, but the way I made arrows is I took the gravel that I have and I just placed it and remined it, and that's how I got flint, that's how I made arrows. And that recipe hasn't changed as far as I know. I don't make arrows too much. Most of the Minecraft that I play on the modern like 1.12. 1.12.2 is the current version as of publishing date. Typically, I don't end up making too many arrows. They just seem to. I don't really understand it. They just come from places. Maybe it's because I have mob grinders and stuff like that. But back here in beta, you got to make everything. I haven't really started a world totally from scratch like this in a very long time. This is definitely something different for me, which I think is very good for me. I really enjoy this game, and doing this was something different for me, something new. And I think that it has been turning out really good so far. Let's see. Try to make this a bit more stylish. Uh-oh. Aha. I can hear them. I can hear them. Crap. I can hear them when they walk in the water. There we go. That water is really useful for that. But the downside to that is this. Listen. Makes the same noise. When you put a block in the water, makes the same noise as if it were somebody walking in the water. I don't know if that is actually how it is, or if that's just a glitch with the sound that I've got going on. If you remember, I mentioned that the only way I was able to get sound in these old Minecraft versions was to trick the game into thinking it had it, and it was complicated. You can go to one of my previous videos for a more thorough explanation, but essentially, the sound files that I use here are not exactly Minecraft beta. They're from somewhere in beta, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, I'm just going to get this stretch cleared up here, kind of down, probably down one more block, maybe two, and then the entrance to the mine is going to be in this area, and then we'll get started on the entrance to the mine. And it's done. Path to the mine is complete. Just walk around here. I left in some grass for a cool kind of touch there. You walk all the way around here to the entrance of the mine. That's what this is going to be. This will be the base at the top of the mine, I guess. You know, where the resources go and all that. So, and yeah, from pretty much everywhere in here, you can, if you got somebody trying to kill you, you should be able to reach them no matter where they are from somewhere on the thing here. Although, can you shoot through this? No. Okay. That's an arrow getting stuck on nothing in midair. But I think they fix that eventually. But yeah, that's the path to the mine, which is the main goal for this episode. But I think that since we managed to get that done in pretty good time, I wanted to move on to starting the mine itself. So my goal here is to get a room of some sort where the materials of mining are kept. You know, whatever that happens to be. You know, if you keep a chest full of pickaxes up at the top of your mine, and a safe place to store stuff so you don't have to run all the way back however many blocks that is. I guess it's not that big of a difference, but it could also be a nice place, a storage place. And I think that's a pretty good premise for what to do with this area. Oop, don't want to do that one. And I've got a plan where I'm going to do... I've built a lot of stuff underground. Typically I build underground and I don't build things above ground for the most part. So building above ground is not something I'm super used to, which is why this is I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I think it looks pretty good, and it's definitely new for me. So it's the underground stuff that I'm pretty comfortable with. So I'm not going to get into too much depth on you know, how I do that or anything like that. You know, I'll just go ahead and flesh out this underground room and probably get started on the tunnel that's going to go down the stairs to where we're going to mine at. Because none of this is all that interesting. It's just mining, building pickaxes, mining, building pickaxes. So I will go ahead and work on that. So we had to stop what we were doing and take a break because I ran out of this stuff. So I had to go find a cave to get some more coal. So there's no way I was going to be able to mine any down there without any light because I was totally out of torches. So we did that. We went off and we found some coal and we found some more iron, which means that I can build this. All right. That's going to be terrific. That's going to be really helpful for the future. And I still have 16 ores for the future. You know what? I might as well go ahead and start cooking those now. There's no reason to save them. Cool. So, that's what we're up to here. I went and I got some coal, and now we can start making some significant progress on getting down to where we're going to start mining. So, I've started on the path here. It's not too impressive right now, but it will be, I promise. Or maybe not that impressive. It's just going to be a staircase. But I've got a cool idea in mind that I think will be pretty impressive. I think you'll like it. So I was working on this path here, going on down to the mine, and I suddenly realized, why on earth am I using these steps? I hate these steps. And I was using them because, for some reason, I didn't think we had half slabs. And what I was thinking of was the stone brick half slabs. We don't have those yet. No stone brick half slabs. But we do have stone half slabs. So I'm going through and replacing them all my stone steps with smooth stone, whatever these are called, half slabs. And I was taking these down, I was realizing that when you break one of these steps, they don't go back into your inventory as a step. They go back in as a single piece of cobblestone. And it takes you 6 pieces of cobblestone to make one of them. So this is a great way to use up cobblestone, I guess. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out because I thought that was kind of silly. This might be the only time that I'm glad that these half slabs only go on the bottom. You can't put them on the top of a block. They always go to the bottom like that, I guess. Although it looks like, huh. Okay then. Anyway, what I meant was that when I click here, it always goes to the bottom. So I was doing these half slabs really quick without having to aim properly. So I just wanted to point that out too. So this is it. The first time I got killed in this world. My score is apparently E0. I think that's supposed to be 0 in whatever color E is. I don't remember. I think that might be yellow. Anyway, that's great. First time for everything. A creeper snuck up on me while I was getting a bucket of water. So, of all things. Blew me right up. Gonna have to fix that up. So, I will go and collect my belongings, and then I will show you what I've been up to and why I am collecting a bucket of water. This will be fun to fix. I hope my bucket is still here. Cool. Well, I will come back to you in a sec. Alright, the staircase down to the bottom of the map is complete. It goes all the way down to level 11 on purpose. But instead of taking the staircase all the way down, let's go down this suspicious-looking hole in the wall. That can be a great idea. There you go. That's what I was doing with the bucket of water. I'm not sure if this will continue to work throughout the rest of Minecraft, but right now that is an express elevator all the way down. For the moment, to get back up, you have to go all the way up the stairs, but this down here on level 11 is where I'm going to be doing most of my mining, or at least this is where I'm going to have a main base down here. Essentially, the way I typically do a mine is I go down to about level 11 typically, and then I sort of do excavation mining. Sometimes I'll do branch mining, but I prefer to just excavate the entire thing to have a huge open area underground. And the way I typically do that is I have this area here on level 11, and then I go out in whatever directions I want to, and then eventually I go down and I dig around it, and I have, I go all the way down to bedrock there and get all the diamonds that there are. So I think that will just about do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying the videos that I've been putting together, I would really appreciate it if you could like or subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, friends.